Have you ever opened up Roblox, hoping to find some cool new Roblox games to play, but you just can't seem to find any games that are actually fun? So you just end up playing the same old boring tycoon or simulator. Well, luckily for you, in this video, I'll be sharing with you, in my opinion, some of the most underrated Roblox games to ever be created, that you've probably never played before. And just remember that this list is my personal opinion, and the list is in no particular order, so make sure to watch this entire video so you don't miss out on any hidden gems. And don't forget, in every single video, I hide a $10 Robux code somewhere random in the video, so make sure while you're watching to pay close attention to where this code might be, so that you can have a chance to be the first person to redeem $10 worth of Robux. Okay, so without wasting any more of your time, let's get straight into the first underrated Roblox game. Alright, the first underrated game we have on this list is a banger. If you love open world MMORPG games, well then this game is 100% for you. This game is a new release called Dystovia, and it barely has 5 million visits, so almost nobody knows about this epic Roblox game. Dystovia is an adventure RPG game where you have to master swordsmanship so that you can defeat creatures. You can start off with little chickens and rabbits, but then slowly build your skills so that you can defeat bigger animals and then bosses. And then you'll earn money in the process so that you can buy potions, better swords, better armor, so that you're able to traverse different biomes and defeat the toughest bosses and go on thrilling quests. I really love this game because its style and the way that you level up is very similar to RuneScape, which if you're an older Roblox player, you definitely know what that game is. So if you love the journey of leveling up your skills and defeating bosses, well then this game is definitely for you. Even if you're not sure about this game, just give it a shot and I'm sure you'll like it. And remember, all the game links will be listed in the description down below so that you can go and play your favorite games right after this video. Alright, this next Roblox game is really good, and I'm not exaggerating when I'm saying this game is underrated. If you've been looking for a fun obby game, but you're sick of games like Tower of Hell, well then I got you. Introducing Tower World. This game is very similar to Tower of Hell, which is probably the biggest Roblox obby game to ever be created, but Tower World just takes things to a whole nother level. Once you get into the game, you're brought into the lobby where you can select to play a tower, ranging from easiest to hardest. And real quick, I'm just gonna say the lobby in this game is so cool. Everything's just super detailed, but so are the towers as well. Just like in Tower of Hell, your goal is to go up, and there's so many different obstacles along the way that you're gonna have to get past. Some of these obstacles will make you press buttons to continue. Some of them will shrink you down so that you have to traverse your way through the obstacle. And there's so many other cool things that this game has to offer, but I'll just let you figure that out for yourself. The only drawback to this game is it does cost 100 Robux to play it, but in my opinion, it's way worth it. The game is just so well built and it's super fun. So definitely check out Tower World. For the next game on this list, we have a pretty unique one that I'm sure a lot of you guys are gonna like. Do you remember first getting on Roblox and playing Natural Disaster Survival? Arguably one of the best games to ever be created on Roblox. Well, this game is almost exactly like that, but with an interesting twist. This game is called Something Evil Will Happen. Basically, each round, there will be different disasters that will happen, but a lot of these aren't just your normal disasters like you're used to seeing in other games. In this game, you can have a bomb strapped to your head, and you have to find a key to unlock it so that you can survive, or there could be killer robots that are trying to come after you and eliminate you, or there could be just a massive tsunami that's ready to wipe out everything, which you have to survive in. But what's different about this game is at the same time, while you're trying to survive disasters, other players are trying to eliminate you as well, which is super scary, and it makes the game way harder to play. So you really have to have some serious skills in order to survive in this game. And the more rounds you play, the more money you'll get, which you can use to buy different weapons or power-ups to help you survive and defeat other players. This game just has such a cool and interesting twist on a super popular game like Natural Disaster Survival that it's definitely worth checking out. Okay, now we have a pretty exhilarating game. It's like a horror game, but pretty tame, so it's good for any age to play. But this game is really fun at the same time. And this game is called Happy. I wish I was happy for once in my life. In this game, you get locked into a grocery store, and there's this cleaner robot that roams around the store, but once you're locked in, it turns into a killing machine. And there's only one way to escape. There's these scanners scattered around the store, and you have to scan all the items that the scanners tell you to do in order to escape. And once you complete 3 scanners, a trapdoor will unlock, and you'll be home free. But be careful because you only have 3 lives. And if the killer sucks you in with their vacuum cleaner and hits you, it will make you lose one of your lives. I just love this game because it's super fun, easy to understand, and I could just play it for hours on end. If you think you have the skills to survive, definitely try out this game. This isn't your average Roblox simulator. Have you ever played those PC tank games where you can literally drive the tank and shoot other tanks? Now those games are reality, but on Roblox. And the game is called Cursed Tank Simulator. I really don't know why it's cursed, but the game is actually insanely good. The game just looks incredible. It doesn't even look like it's supposed to be on Roblox. And there's been a lot of other tank games on Roblox, but I don't think any of them compare to this one. There's just so many different unique things about this game. Like for starters, the variety of tanks that you can pick from that you're able to unlock and operate. But my favorite part being while you're in battle, you're able to X-ray into your own tank and you can see your own crew and also see what damage has been dealt to your tank if you've been caught in a fight. This Roblox tank simulator just absolutely kicks butt. And if you love war games on Roblox, you'd be dumb not to check this game out. Alright, if you love story games, well then this next game is definitely for you. This game is called Quest for the Lost TV Remote. And this game is a super fun 2D styled adventure game where you're on the mission to find the lost TV remote. And to find the lost TV remote, you have to go through a bunch of different puzzles, find keys, defeat enemies, travel to different areas, all so that you can watch TV again. And there's 3 chapters to this game, so there's a lot of gameplay that you can go through before you get bored. And honestly, the story of this game is pretty cool too, and it has a heartbreaking twist to it. My absolute favorite part about this Roblox game though is just the style. I think it's super fun, and it just makes playing the game so much more enjoyable. So if you help Bob, which is the main character in the story, to find a TV remote, I'm sure you'll have a blast playing this game. Alright, we have another game that's super cool, and this game's an obby, but it's 2D at the same time. And this game is called Wave Dash. And in Wave Dash, your goal is to make it through a bunch of different areas, and at the same time, making your way through the course and getting higher and higher. Compared to other obby games on Roblox, I really do like this one. It's not as crazy as something like Tower World, but just the way that you dash through this course and get past all these different obstacles is just so fun, and it's kind of thrilling at the same time. And I just gotta tell you, the vibes and the art style of this game is just so cool. And this is one of these games that I could just genuinely play for hours and have lots of fun with. And this game has less than 1 million visits, so almost nobody knows about it. So if you want to be an OG, definitely check this game out. Alright, I swear that this is the last obby game on this list. There won't be any more after this, don't worry. And we'll get into some other games. But I thought that I would just add this one in, because it's just so weird. And I'm not gonna lie, I think it's impossible to beat. This game is called orbit.rbxm. I know, it already sounds super weird, but it gets even weirder. Like, just look at this gameplay. You play this obby like it's 2D but 3D at the same time, which makes navigating the obstacles really hard. But what made me add this game to the list was just the aesthetic of it and how interesting it is to actually play it. And I kind of just also wanted to add this game to the list to give you guys a really hard game to try to play. If you can get through all the different levels and beat it, comment down below and we'll all know that you're a pro Roblox player. And this Roblox game is perfect to play with one of your best friends, although it might cause some arguments because this game can get really heated. So this next game is called Fleet. Basically, this game is like if Battleship and chess had a baby. How this game works is at the start of each game, you're able to create 10 different ships that you're gonna send out onto the battlefield, and you're able to customize what traits that each of these ships have. So for example, if I just wanted a super speedy ship that can move across the board easily and very fast, then I would assign 3 movement traits to this one specific ship. The other traits are range, durability, and attack. And you don't have to pick one specific trait, you can mix and match each one of your ships. Then once you have 10 ships out on the board, you're ready to fight. And in every turn, each player has 2 movements. So for example, you can attack and then move, or move and attack, or move 2 of your ships. Basically, you can use whatever strategy you want to win the game. If you don't understand the rules completely from what I'm saying, Fleets has a great tutorial that will take you through the entire process on how to play the game. This game is just so well made, simple, and fun. So definitely check out Fleets. Alright, for the next game on this list, we have a pretty puzzling game. What's crazy about this game too was it was made for Gnome Jam 2024, which means this game was probably made within 24 hours. And for how good it is, it just completely blows my mind. If you don't know what this game is, basically, you go and visit this puppeteer studio, but then you get turned into a puppet, and your goal is to escape by solving all the different puzzles and finding your way through this ominous landscape. I'm not going to say too much about this game because I don't want to spoil it for you, and you kind of like a horror aspect to it, well then this game is perfect for you. This game is called Stage Play, and I would definitely check it out. Alright, now we have a racing Roblox game. And this game is called Roblox Rally Racing. And honestly, I just find it super fun. And it's actually accurate to real rally racing. You're able to use any car you possibly want, which are based off of real life rally cars. And there's also a bunch of funny meme cars that you can use. And you can also customize your car however you want. But there's also endless amounts of rally tracks that you're able to race on. Like, you could play this game for an entire day and not even get through all of them. My favorite part about this Roblox racing game is unlike other Roblox racing games where whoever has the best car wins and it's just stupid pay to win games, you actually have to have some really good driving skills in order to actually win races. If you love Roblox racing games or you just love cars in general, this game is definitely worth checking out. Alright, for the next game on this list, for those of you who are diehard fans of this channel, you know one of my favorite personal Roblox games is called Dare to Cook. And I've promoted it before, but I just have to promote it again because it's just that good. And this game just stands the test of time and is super fun. Dare to Cook is inspired by a console game called Overcooked. So basically the developers of this game took that game but made it for Roblox. And basically what happens in this game is you get orders and you have to prepare and cook the orders and serve them as fast as you possibly can. So once the order comes in, you have to grab the ingredients, chop them up, cook the ingredients, put them on the plate, and then put them out for serving to the super hungry customers. I really love this game because it's perfect to play by yourself or with your friends.
I wish I had friends.
And the fast-paced action to this game just makes it super exhilarating. And I'm just gonna say, if you play any game off this list, definitely play this one. You're gonna have endless fun. Okay, have any of you played a game called Mafia before? Well, the Mafia concept is brought into Roblox through the game Blocks and Mystery. And the whole goal of this game is you have to work with other players in the town and discover who's the murderer and bring them to justice. And each player who's playing this game will get a different role to play in the town, and depending on what role you get, you have to use your abilities to protect, heal, and investigate who the killer is. And if you're the killer, you have to go under the radar without getting voted out of the town. So if you love games like Among Us, or you just love deceiving people, or protecting others, or just trying to survive, well then I guarantee that you're gonna have a blast in Blocks and Mystery. Alright, so now we have a fighting game. And I know a lot of you guys love fighting Roblox games. And this one was only released a couple months ago. It only has about 4 million visits. So almost nobody has played this game or even know about it. So that means that you can be one of the first people to play it. And this game is called MMA Legends. And if you guys are wondering if this is accurate or not, I do some fighting in real life. So just trust me, this is a really good game. Firstly, as soon as you join the game, the very first thing that you need to do, especially if you want to stand a chance in the octagon, you'll want to get a fighting style. And what's cool is you get 3 free spins to unlock various different types of fighting styles and martial arts. And each one has different rarities as well. For example, you can get a rare, you could get an epic, you could get a legendary, and the best one you can get is a mythic, which is only a 1% chance. I was pretty lucky to get a legendary fighting style, which allows your attacks to be more precise and gives you a special ability. Once you do that, you can get in the octagon and start fighting. There's so many different reasons why I love this game. Not only can you fight with random people, but you can also fight with your friends, which makes MMA Legends so much more fun. And I've already said before, the fighting itself is super realistic in this game. It might be a little bit over exaggerated, but a lot of the stuff is really spot on. The dodging, the feinting, blocking, and having different types of attacks, everything just works so well together, and it just makes it super fun to fight people in this game. But just be warned, you're actually gonna need some strategy if you want to win all of your matches. You can't just go in smashing buttons and hoping for the best. You guys gotta use your big brains and be patient and take your time, so you're able to just absolutely beat the crap out of some kids on Roblox. You're also able to customize your gloves, which just makes the experience just so much more personalized. Alright, now for the final game on this list, I want you to comment down below what your favorite Roblox game is, and why you have so much fun playing it. Because if I like the games that you guys suggest, I'll put some of them in my next video. And you can also help other people watching this video find cool Roblox games to play. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you found some awesome Roblox games. But if you're trying to find even more fun Roblox games to play, click on this video right here, and I'll show you some awesome Roblox games that you need to play. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. I love you guys, and I'll catch you in the next video.